2, 3. I think we are good to go. All right. Hey, everyone. Hope you guys are all having an interesting night, a good night. Bitcoin's doing okay, if you ask me. We're going to be having another shorter stream here because I do go off to Salt Lake City tomorrow. And while I will be streaming from my phone, I still haven't really packed yet, and I'm running behind here. There is no Loki today because Loki is in the kennel. I felt so bad dropping him off. He looked like he was happy, actually, because he got to say hi to some dogs and he was wagging his tail and stuff. But I made sure that for Loki, he's getting to swim once a day all week, and he gets private one-on-one play times. So he's going to be living his best life out there, but I think I got some anxiety being away from him, so we'll see how it goes. Hey, Villard, happy to see you. Everybody joining, thank you guys very much. It's been a busy week. However, things may be about to turn around here. We'll have to see. We could be looking at an opportunity here over the next couple weeks. And hey, Shane, happy to see you as well. So one of the things I've been looking at a little bit more here since we're kind of partway through the week, it's Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week here. If you guys take a look at the MACD, we're still doing okay after that drop. If you kind of really zoom in here, and I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm zooming in a lot, we're still a little bit better than last week. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm hoping that this means that if Bitcoin decides, even if it happens towards the end of the month, maybe, for the next couple weeks, Bitcoin will go sideways. That's better than down after all. And then possibly we can see that breakout happening at the end of October, giving us that positive October that everybody's hoping for. Now, moving over to everything else, because I don't want to be too repetitive here because we've talked about the MACD quite a bit. The daily chart is, I think, where things are getting a little bit more interesting. We have the new candle out today. We've been able to hold the 50-day moving average. It doesn't mean, again, that we can't break down below it. But it still gives me a hope that we can have that hump and dump type of effect where we continue that style of lower highs, right? I'm hoping we can do something like that. And for those of you guys who have been looking for a day trade here, or you can even think of like, a 10 to 20 hour hold, maybe up to 24 to 30 hour hold, it really depends. We do have some bullishness coming from the 4-hour chart. Bitcoin's currently at $61,000, and you're seeing finally we're looking at some good stuff here. If you guys did want to buy into Bitcoin right now because momentum is showing a little bit more strength, there's a couple things you might wait for. Maybe you want to see if we break out above the 20 moving average here. Typically, after a larger move, you can get a pretty good jolt. Not always, as you can see right here, we popped up and then got back down. But, we've fallen down quite a bit. If you guys are looking for that type of play, I would really look to buy around 61,000 where it is right now, and just have a stop loss close to the bottom over here around $60,222. If you can see that right there, that's about a 1.5% stop loss. That's not going to kill you. I might even just move it to 1.5 just to make you guys feel a little bit better, and then wait to see if Bitcoin can make something of a more drastic move sometime tonight or going into tomorrow morning. Apparently, the world is still thinking about what Israel is going to do to Iran. I was hearing that a lot on the news as I was driving around doing a lot of errands. And one of the things that's been happening because of that is oil prices have started to go back up. Look at these 4-hour oil prices. Look at the daily oil prices. You're seeing oil start to skyrocket again, where normally it had actually been breaking down. It was holding the old level of support back over here in the low 60s. You could say low to mid 60s. And now it's coming back up. It's performed something more of a double bottom here, and it's trying to soar to the heavens a little bit more. That being said, Israel hasn't done anything, so if things stay calm for a while, things should cool off. But when we go take a peek at the stock market here today, you're looking at things like Amazon, that's coming down today. Apple's down today just a little bit here, even though this green candle is still down from yesterday. Disney's down, things like that. But what's up? Energy. Devon Energy is up. Now, I sold all this. All I hold is ConocoPhillips, which has come down quite a bit, as you guys know as well. Let me go over here to the weekly charts. Come down. I own some where be it Schlumberger, just a tad. You can see that's come down as well. And then I own a lot of ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil is about to go to all-time highs again, which is interesting. Now I'm regretting selling it, but I've been selling about 20 to 50, 50% off of ConocoPhillips. But about 20 to 30% of my ExxonMobil here is gone. And now all of a sudden, as soon as I sell off a shaving, here we are going back up. So that's interesting to see. It really does show you that the world is kind of like the world and money. Money is really focused on what's happening in the Middle East. So again, I know we're in Bitcoin here. We're not dealing with oil. That being said, financial, markets are. So please just every now and again take a peek and see what's happening over there between Israel and the terrorists, or Israel and Iran. It does seem to be a little bit it does seem to be important, and I would hate for you guys to not be in the loop there if there was some type of surprise thing. Usually all you guys have to do is go on X, and if Israel's trending or Lebanon's trending or Iran's trending, you'll find out something's going on. But of course, Bitcoin will be moving far before that. Now, as far as the daily chart, Bitcoin is still bearish right here, day after day after day. Momentum is going down here. That's not the best of signs for us, which is why I say if you guys do want to do a day trade here, it's going to be short in and out, nothing too crazy. You can see if we do end up breaking back down here towards the, geez, why am I burping? Oh, I drank some soda. The high 50s, basically. So that's kind of my plan for now. I'm not going to be trading much because, again, I'm literally going to be on a plane in a little bit, and I do not want to be trying to trade on a plane. I've tried it once. It was horrible. I couldn't close the position I wanted to, and I lost down so much profit. So I don't want to have to deal with that type of stress again. Now, as far as everything else, altcoins and things like that, they're doing okay. They're not doing great. They've still fallen down a lot, and I think they're just taking a little bit of a breathing, they're taking some space to breathe, basically, at this point. So if I go over here to coinmarketcap.com, last 24 hours, literally the top token is up 4%. That's it, right? Monero is up 3.94. Stacks is up 3.5. Ethereum Classic is up 2.2. Other way around, SUI down 15, ENA down 11, CFX down 11, Bonk down 11, SEI down 10, Popcat down 9, Dogwoof Hat down 8. You know what I mean? So we're definitely seeing a lot more of the bearishness here. That being said, again, over the last hour, they really haven't fallen down too much. 1%, 2%. That volatility is okay, but I'm not overly concerned at this point. Last 7 days, there's still some things moving here. FTX token, would I buy that? Hell no. Wormhole, OM, Flare, Tron, those are doing okay. Not great, but at least they're up for the week, right? Tron maybe only up 2%. You go to the other side here, Stark is down 22, ENA down 22, TIA down 23, AR down 22, Brett down 20, Jupiter down 20. You get my point here. So there's definitely been a lot of mixed bags here. So that's what I'm looking for right now. I was looking for something that maybe you guys might want to trade. MOG seems to be one of those few things that are moving. It's kind of moving a little bit too fast. However, it's about to have a bullish 4-hour chart just like Bitcoin here. So as it tries to break out going forward like that, you can try to play those moves. Or if you're lucky, you may see it try to consolidate and you can have a new breakout point. That breakout point over here, I might likely just keep on going down just because Bitcoin. But Bitcoin still has the opportunity here. It might not look organic, but we always have the opportunity, and that's what I like about it so far. And HOP Mary production. Port strike is over. Oh, I have not seen it. That's good news for us. That was fast. That was really, really fast. The strike will come back in January 2015. Oh, wow. Did they actually get anything, though? Hopefully they got something, yeah. 2 weeks we should start seeing green again. Momentum is there. The port strike finishing up this fast. Some strings were pulled there. You know it because, let me actually go over here and see what the port strike was. Let's see. As Union Management Group representing shipping lines, terminal operators, and port authorities have reached a tentative deal on wages. The agreement on wages amounts to a $4 per an hour raise each year of the 6-year contract. That's not really good. A source with knowledge of the negotiations told CNN that amounts to the first year raise of just over 10% of the current contract's top pay of $39 an hour. Let's see. Oh, I see. The union agreed to extend the contract it had with Union States Maritime Alliance, the management group known as USMX, which represents shipping lines, terminal operators, and port authorities. That deal, which had expired at the end of Monday, will be now extended until January 15th and have the union members back on the job while new final details are worked out in a full agreement that is ratified by the rank and file. So it has to be voted upon. Let's see. So we'll see what happens with the vote. Maybe the port people will like it. Maybe they won't. Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't been paying attention too much to what their wishes are, I should say. And that's because I just don't know much about them. Again, they're East Coast guys. I know about the Boeing guys and what they want, but it's a totally different type of thing. Aircraft, air stuff versus sea stuff. Look at Dogecoin monthly percentage history in the last 10 years. I got link. I need to be moderator for temporary. Let's see if I can find Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin really hasn't done much over the last few years, man. I mean, we've been watching it here. There's Dogecoin there. I mean, I'm sure we might be able to find a longer term Doge chart, but this is Doge Binance. This is Dogecoin. No, Jesus. Got onto what do you call that long ago? It has to be some of the longer ones. Tokenize, Bybit. No. Yeah, Dogecoin really just popped on the scene here. BingX, no. XC, no. Femex, no. Yeah, wow, what a crazy time. Yeah, even some of the stuff on Binance still not too good. But yeah, it's basically just been going sideways here, and I guess that's okay because a lot of tokens haven't. Like you look at how far this came up, or then you look at something like Shiba Inu. Shiba went up, and then it just came crashing back down, or something like a what have we been talking about here for a minute? I think a Matic. Is that Poly at the bottom? Yeah. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, I forgot they made a new token and stuff, so everything got fucked up. But yeah, Matic's really bad compared to what it was before, so ADA over here, ADA is kind of like a Dogecoin, except for it's a little bit more bearish, so I'm just watching, waiting for this stuff to play out, but Dogecoin hasn't done anything exciting. I mean, Bitcoin really hasn't done anything crazy, but at least it's managed to get back up here, right? Dogecoin definitely not making those same moves. I would say it still did a pretty good job just because, again, it was the token that went parabolic last cycle. So, that parabolic, that overboughtness, if you will, that's kind of hard to get to without having an altcoin season. So you could say from the lows Dogecoin had back over here, it rallied up about, 362%. Bitcoin from the lows over here rallied up around 394%. It still did okay, but not as well as I was expecting it to, especially as we're just really waiting on Bitcoin to freaking make a decision, because this sideways action is just not good at all. There we go. Imagine if the bull run is over. If the bull run is over, oh man, it would just be absolutely horrible. I mean, it just takes so long to get back into being hyped about it. Like, sure, I mean, like, day trading is fun, swing trading is fun, we all love it at a certain point, but if we're bearish like that and we go into full on bear market, oh, that would just be absolutely tragic. Because I wonder really how bad that would end up being, especially with all these exchanges and all this new money coming into cryptocurrency. Would you see the ETFs like sell off quite a bit? I'm guessing you would probably see those ETFs really start to sell some of their Bitcoin. I'm sure BlackRock would buy it because BlackRock does not give two fucks. They know Bitcoin's gonna last and they want to be part of it. I would say, I don't think we're going down, of course, but we're not in bear market territory. But I will say that I am very disappointed about how the Fed has led us this far, like this close to a recession. I don't know if some of you guys drive around your towns and stuff like that. As I was running a lot of errands today, I have to say I saw a lot of empty shops, like, where there's just glass and it says for rent signs. I've seen a lot more than I've seen in a while. And I know there's jobs for those people to go to, so it might not be a recession, but it does seem like a lot of those mortar, those businesses that are actually in buildings and stuff. It seems like a lot of them have gone out of business. There's this place I saw today called Stacks. I think I saw it a few months ago. It was open. That's closed down. There was a laundromat that I used to go to as a kid. That's closed down. I mean, how bad is the economy when the laundromats are closing, right? Nobody got fucking quarters. I mean, what's going on? There was this random store. I don't know really much about it, but where I went to go pick up some new socks. That one was closed, and that had something in a little mom and pop restaurant. It's very surprising how fast a lot of this stuff has been going on. And I know, again, businesses aren't necessarily the same thing as people having a job, but that still means that people aren't really spending as much money here. So there might be some economic uncertainty for people going forward here. And hey, Tyler, you finally got your 100K Jasmine. Nice. Jasmine's always a big mover. So when you make money off of there, it's always nice. Full cycle of bears. Oh God, that'd be horrible. I mean, I don't know. I thought I was being conservative by telling you guys like months ago, hey, when Bitcoin hits 80K, that's when I'm going to first start selling off my assets. I thought I was going to be that guy and be like, oh yeah, 80K, but like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm really hoping it comes at the end of October at least. We start to have that big pump, and then wait. Because I mean, right now, if you guys go on TV or you guys look at most other YouTubers, a lot of people are saying $100,000 plus. 150, 200,000. I'm like, oh God. I think $100,000 is plausible. Maybe even up to 110. But that doesn't mean I'm aiming to sell all of my Bitcoin right there. So, it'll just be one of those things where we're waiting a little bit longer, waiting. But for me, as far as a streamer, I'm starting to put out different content now with all the stuff happening in the world. And I have a video coming out. My editor says it'll come to me tomorrow, which is Friday, but I won't be here. I'll be in Salt Lake City by that time. So I think it'll be posted Monday afternoon, basically, or Tuesday morning. But I'm looking to make more videos like that and see how that works out. And I'm actually enjoying them. If my editor would just work a little bit faster. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how the COVID world, or not COVID, the Bitcoin world moves here. Because I like talking about Bitcoin, but heck, I'm having to make a new channel now for all the technical analysis. One channel will just be for technical analysis tutorials and videos. It'll be kind of very broad type of topics. Members on this channel get very detailed, technical analysis and breaking down different things and trading ideas. And then you have options plays on the members channel, and then you also have maybe exchange tutorials and stuff like that, and we'll see. But then, when I make that MACD tutorial that I'm working on, it'll be on the other channel. So a lot of stuff going on. And hey, Charlie, happy to see my man. Did I hear about YouTube Shorts increasing to 3 minutes? Yeah, everybody in my Discord group was, not my Discord, but the group I'm in. Everybody was talking about it. I think it, starts October 15th. Should be very good. I mean, I'm excited to see what happens there. I made a minute and a 40 short today, so I'm hoping that, I'll upload it on that day and see where it goes. But I mean, a bunch of people are going to be testing out a ton of new ideas there for the Shorts algorithm. I'm hoping that I have enough content there to make things work. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. And hey, OP Mary Productions here from Utah. Yeah, I'm heading out there to visit a friend. That should be pretty interesting. Should be a good time. I heard the weather's out there is really nice. Haven't seen him for a while, so it'd be nice to catch up, relax. I don't know. I don't know much about Salt Lake City, so we'll see how that all works out. Damn, Michael, the damn recession got you thinking about other means of content? Yeah, I mean, for real. I mean, okay, I've been thinking about this for a while. I have tried a few different times. It's just that when I tried last time, remember I made that video about BitBoy, and I liked it, but my editor, he was just never consistent, and so I gave him another project, and it was just like complete fucking horseshit. And, for me, I was paying like hundreds of dollars for those videos to be made, and where I actually liked one of them, the other one just wasn't too good. And from what I'm understanding about my friends, I can't do these videos where I just talk like this and do the highly edited videos. It just doesn't work. So I'm just gonna make these videos for members who want to see it, right? Because it only costs $1.99 a month. And then I'll focus most of my time, just doing those. Where is it? 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 I did not take it off 11 months ago. How long ago did I make that fucking video? Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo. Okay, let me just sit. Follow BitBoy. Hold on. Let me go back to my channel. There's this. Yeah, there's the search bar right there. BitBoy. There it is. Okay, so watch this very fast.
Moves.
Look at the quality of editing for that one. It was absolutely fantastic. It was great. And I only got 4,000 views from it, but it's not something my audience watches, so it takes a while to build it up. And this was 6 months ago, so I've been thinking about this for a while. But you see how it all kind of works out. Tons of stuff coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is great work for my editor. It's just that he couldn't do this same type of skill over and over and over again, which drove me fucking nuts. But I'm going to look for an editor to try to do something similar to this here pretty soon. But yeah, again, we'll see how this works out. And then the most recent video that I did, remember I did the Fed video, well, I probably took about 10 hours of time working on it. And right here, right? This got 2.5 thousand views, which again, I just kind of made up an idea and I kind of ran with it. Better than these ones where I'm just talking, which is, like 300 views, 600 views, 200 views, something like that. Well, this one is what I'm looking for. I'm just not that good at editing, but me taking a day to edit a video and make everything, that was better views. So I'm going to try to get there because my goal is to become like these channels, the Andrew channels, basically where I have this really high quality videos and whatnot, right? But I actually do live streams. A lot of these people don't do live streams. I just want to chill and kick it with you. But, basically easier way to make money off of YouTube, less stressful. I don't feel inclined to do as much of the talking stuff, right? And because what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up just making a bunch of talking content for the members. And for those that want to join, feel free. If you guys don't like it, don't worry about it. I ain't getting mad. But yeah, I mean, when you see views go down month after month after month, what am I going to do? I think I'm down to 2 full-time 24/7 streams here. I was at 4 a while ago. They weren't turning a profit, so I took them off after I think 3 months of no profit. Actually, a few weeks ago, I was on the verge of turning off the 24/7 Dogecoin stream because I think I only saw like 9 people in there. So yeah, I mean, the channel's changing up for a while. I just want to keep the streaming consistent. Like I want to chill and chat because I think that's what I like to do. Because technically, again, I don't need the channel as a living, but it's like nice extra money and stuff. But as far as I'm concerned, those long form videos seem to be the best way to go here. 61 degrees? Oh yeah, I'll take 61 degrees. You can't play music copyright longer than 6 seconds? Oh, I don't play copyrighted music, so that should be okay. Cool longer Airwolf short clips. Japan stock market lunch break is almost over. Yeah, maybe we'll get a boost. I mean, right now Bitcoin's trying to turn bullish on the shorter time frames here. Oh, your editor got it spelled better. He wore it learned, and it's learned. Yeah, I know. What do you call it? But that was a while ago. That was a while ago. I don't use that guy anymore. But again, I'll probably end up recording some of my own videos and doing my own editing at this point. But I'm hoping that this editor can do a good job. I'm gonna see. You guys are going to see next week. This is going to be the first video, the first long form video of the new editor. I've actually liked what he's been doing with shorts. My last short video got like 10,000 views because of him. Not the last one, but the last one he made for me. This one here. If you want to be rich, you need to know this. That's just a catchy title. It doesn't really teach you how to be rich. But it talks about the Robert Kiyosaki dude. And it works, But again, you know, I could just put up a thing of JD Vance goes on the attack, 10,000 views. You know what I mean? This was free. This cost $20. You know. So, but I need to be better at trying to figure out how to write scripts. I'm thinking of hiring a script writer for myself for these types of videos, because I like to use AI for my scripts because it makes it kind of a little bit easier for me to do everything. But I just don't know how to. I don't know how those larger channels keep people watching when it's the same thing being said over and over and over and over again. Like they say the same topic 5 different times, right? It's like 5 mini little videos within one. Maybe I should do the same, but for now I'm practicing with 3-minute videos, 4-minute videos. Now I'm gonna move up to 5-minute videos. I'm move up to like 8-minute videos. I'm move up to 10-minute videos, and then hopefully by the end of Q1 next year, I'll be up to like 17, 20-minute videos every week. And then if I'm lucky, I'll do 2 a week. But I don't know if that's possible. But again, by then I'm hoping, you know, I might try to hire a staff in Thailand, so when I move over there, everything's already ready. But we'll have to wait and see. You need to go back to Dogecoin Robinhood chart price in your live stream. People prefer Dogecoin price on Robinhood. Go back to Dogecoin Robinhood chart price. It should be the price, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Right now, the way my servers work, I'm renting servers in other countries. Whatever the dollar amount is over there is what it's going to show you. So I might show you euros, I might show you Canadian dollars. Gonna kind of have to live with that one right there. Looks like we're getting the late stage of this bull market. Is there like an indicator that you're looking for to take your profits and shift into bear mode? Like the late stream, by the way, really cool. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, those late streams, I'm trying to do more of them here. I'm trying to, but gosh, I just get home and I'm just so fucking tired. So I would say for me right now, it wouldn't be so much of what Bitcoin's price action is doing, although that'd be part of it. I would say for me, it's more about what the economy is doing. If we start slipping into a recession, I think that's going to be the real big key that Bitcoin's going to have a big crash eventually, and I don't want to be part of that crash. From a technical analysis perspective, I think if we start dipping back down below like the $48,000 range, basically, I think we're kind of having a bad spot. Go over here to the weekly charts. If we start closing down below these levels, 50,000, 48,000, whatever, I think that's why I start to freak out a little bit more. And I mean closing on the weekly charts, not just dipping, but closing. And then we're looking like we want to have a death cross here between the 20 and the 50. Historically, that's one of the worst things I've seen when it comes to Bitcoin. I know we're in a new age. I know all of that. We're not used to seeing this like long consolidation leading to one. But, we've had long consolidations before. Let me go over here to this. Just look for the death cross between the 50 and the 20. So the green line and the blue line. Typically it doesn't end well when we have those. Typically it doesn't end well. We don't really have anything to go back further. So yeah, again, we have these patterns. It's okay. Patterns can be broken. I remember the first time I watched Benjamin Cohen's channel and he had that bull market support band on. And then now, if you look at his bull market support band, it basically doesn't support or resist anything. Let me see if I can find it here. Right, here's this is his post from August 27th, right? But you guys can see, we're just going all the fuck through that shit. It's not even doing anything, right? So it has its uses sometimes, but sometimes, things just slowly become obsolete. Not saying his is obsolete, but I would not use this for any type of thing nowadays. Yeah, I liked it at the beginning, but too many false things happening nowadays with this. But see. Here's the other one. Oh, that's old too. Anything else new? No. Yeah, no. There you go. Back over here. Back over here. And hey, the real MILF Hunter, happy to see my man. Go back to the 50-minute Bitcoin chart to kind of watch this play out. Like the Dogecoin Robinhood ticker in the stream. I don't know. Let me see. I do not know why FTT has been going crazy lately. Actually, I saw it. I got hit on some of my scanners, but I just have no idea what's going on with it. Here, let me show you. I think he's talking about this thing right up here. We'll see how it says euros. It's there. I mean, it's right there for people to see. It's just in euros because this is where it's located, right? So you can see the price of Bitcoin literally right there. If you can't read that, I mean, at a certain point, there's nothing I can do to help with that. But that number right there says 60,919. And on top of that, you're going to see dollar amounts right here of positions being taken, but you also see what positions they've been bought at. So again, 60,000 around there, and you can look at that. There you go. And hey, Kilo, happy to see my man. And hi, Michael. I'm sure Loki will be fine. Oh yeah, Loki will be fine. I'm always just more nervous than Loki. I got him. So he got a nice little bungalow type style. So his kennel area is about probably like 150, 200 square feet. It's pretty nice. He gets a little cot to lay down on top of with a bunch of blankets. I brought a bunch of blankets from home. And then he has today he had a one-on-one play time because he got turned in the afternoon. Then tomorrow he has one-on-one play time plus pool time. He used to go swimming and shit. They got him a life jacket. Then the next day, pool day plus one-on-one play time. Then Sunday, no pool day, but 2 one-on-one play time. So he's exhausted, hopefully, by the time I pick him up Monday morning, which as soon as I get back from the airport, literally just going straight down to pick him up. I'm number 25 on that like button. Who's going to be 26? Oh, I appreciate that, guys. Let's see right here. I'm hoping that Bitcoin can still curl around it. Like, we have an opportunity. It's just been so sketchy to try to buy into Bitcoin as of late. I think for now, I think it's okay to buy. It's just that if you've been buying over the last few days, the volatility has been really making you a little bit skittish. If you've been using leverage, the volatility has been making you feel skittish. If you have not been using leverage, you've probably just been bored. But I think it's okay to try to make a long here. I mean, let me see if I can do a long. We just have to do a target price here. So if we do this, the daily chart is still bearish, right? So I don't really want to make a big trade out of this because I don't want to lose much money. We can go with $500. Let's go with something like a 10x leverage. I think that's good enough for now. Oh, this is so sketcy to buy right now. This is so sketchy to buy. I don't really want to buy it. We'll do a small trade. Small trade. How are these doing? Floki's down, Arbitrum's down, Ethereum's down. So much for swing trades, man. These things are down a lot. WIF is down, and World Token. World Token's back from being up 255% to being only up 10% here. So these are all actually in a real bad shape. Oh, let's see. Let's do two things here. Actually, let's do two things. So right now, let's buy $500 worth. Let's do this price target now. We're just going to be aiming for around 62,000. 628. A little bit below this. 62,150 I think is fine. And then the stop loss is going to be down here at 58,800. I would not really 59,800. I think this is kind of an aggressive trade right now because I'm only going off the MACD. We really haven't had a big change of character moment, but I'm going to open up this trade. And I think something a little bit better to do would also be to, what's pumping up right now? Oh, geez, Key, what the hell happened to his? It's down 20% right now. Holy moly. Wow. All right, well, there's a lot of stuff down right now. SEI is down quite a bit. Well, let's find something that hasn't gone down quite a bit, like at People. How's People looking? And let's do a little bit of a fun short on this one to see if this goes down any further. So let's go down here. We're just going to do a $100 trade on this one. And then let's go down to 0.06. Let's go to 0.05. That's the next level support. So let's 0.052. 0.052. And let's go with the stop loss. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Let's go back up here to 0.064. There we go. There we go. All right. We'll have some fun with those and see how they go, but those are just small positions, so don't do anything crazy. I'm not really excited about much of these trades, to be honest. There we go. Just so we have some, some skin in the game here. But again, I'll be on a flight tomorrow morning. I'm not going to be watching these all too much. You just like to buy in SUI. I mean, it's down quite a bit, and Bitcoin looks like it may have a nice opportunity to rise here. Let's see. Hey, real my friend. Oh, let me check out SUI for you guys. Let's see. That daily chart just turned bearish. That means this thing could be going back down to $1.42. If you're looking at this today, you probably will see it hit, yeah, probably $1.42. Does it really react much to the 20-day moving average? Geez, what do I do? Okay, let me lock this sucker in place. Locker, there we go. A little bit of volatility, not a crazy amount, but there's some. Yeah, that 142 seems pretty juicy if you're trying to do a price target. That's the high point, awesome. And now let's see if we hit this at the same spot. There we go, resting. And that next level is right here at 142. So if we do continue to break down from this level, probably going down here. If we can bounce back up, we're probably just going back up to 173. So a little bit of upside, a little bit of downside, but that downside is, of course, a little bit stronger just because we have that daily momentum forcing us down. What's also interesting here is, yes, remove lock drawings, yes. That weekly chart's still bullish here. So again, it might not take we might not be going all the way back down to like 63 cents or something like that from 164. But we could still do a little bit more of a dip and rip type of thing. But that move right over here, I'd be watching to see if we break down a little bit lower. That daily chart ain't gonna lie. There we go. Short term, hopefully can have a nice little bounce there because we have support, right? If you're looking for a day trade, you're basically just looking like that. And you're waiting to see if we bounce and break out or if we break back down. Either way, there's a good buy here. There's a good short here. Really good opportunities because this is going to be very, very volatile. These moves are not small, whether it's up or down, they're not small at all. So give you a quick example here. Why I think so many people like to trade it. This rebound right here was 10%. I mean, that's great if you guys have some leverage, or if you guys don't have leverage, it's still great. This move right back down here, about 8%. Those swings are absolutely beautiful. And right now we're trying to take a swing back up here. Just be careful because if it does break down, it's going back down to 142. So just keep that in mind. If I'm looking to buy, if it does break down, I'd be looking to buy around that 142 level for a short-term bounce probably. But kind of a spooky volatility for that one. And hey, Round Earth, happy to see you, my man. And hey, Harris, happy to see you as well. Bull market, what about the bull market? Can I look at Arrow? Let me see. Guess probably Coinbase is probably the best way to go here. It's moving. It's up 2.8% today. Daily chart's still bullish, but it's definitely showing some weakness here. You know, with Bitcoin looking bearish, you're probably looking for that old type of rejection up here. I think you have a little bit more upside though, probably getting back up here towards $1.18 or maybe, you know, $1.17. But the upside is there. It's just down here with that MACD. I'm getting concerned because it can definitely push us back down. Let me go back over here, look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart, oh, never mind. Nothing's going to work out there. Let's see. Still far away from that. Maybe making a flag of some type. I hope that's not the case because that flag would break back down. But how's the 12-hour? 12-hour is gaining some momentum here, but yeah, there is that level of resistance. If we break out above that, I'd love to buy that for a trade. That'd actually be pretty nice. 4-hour getting bullish here, just like Bitcoin is. Oh, and you actually have a smaller breakout actually at the same time. Happened way back over here at 1 p.m. Oh, this happened this afternoon. Okay, I see what's going on. Also breaking out there. Yeah, there's definitely some momentum here. You might be able to get it back up here towards $1.19 by the next 10, 15 hours. So I think it still has a little bit of room left in it. In the short term at least. Go backing up a little bit more though. You know, I don't really see too much resistance ahead, you know, after that. If I can just put this here. That's basically it, 128. Until then, you really just wait about the 119 level. If it gets back above that, awesome. But again, your main goal, I think, if you're trying to swing trade this right now, is getting it back up here to 150. Let's see, how's the 15 looking? A little bit of weakness showing right now, but ultimately, yeah, this thing has been moving so far. How's this swing been? Yeah, 12%. Yeah, I may need to breathe off a little bit, but it still looks fantastic right now. FTT on leverage? Oh, I bet. That's why everybody was hopping on Degen the other day. Hit the first target, Bitcoin price 85K, 92K, 100K. I don't know what that means, but yeah, one of my first price targets is going to be Bitcoin at $80,000. Then I'm going to start selling around that level, yeah. And there we go. All right. Let me make sure that's working out. I want to see if anything is actually moving on the second page of coinmarketcap.com. The top 200. No, nothing really is moving up right now. Binary, Super, Anti, nothing. I'm in Trust Wallet token a little bit. On the other side here, yeah, a lot of stuff's coming down. Or Jito. Cat New Dogs New World. Yeah, dogs. Yeah, a lot of bears just coming out here. A lot of stuff just over the last 7 days. They've lost so much momentum here. But Mog is still making moves. Oh, no, it was making moves. Never mind. Came back down a little bit more. Turbo. Popcat. RLC dumping a little bit. GRT. World. Fetch. There you go. Hold on. NJ, XLM. That's Tether. Hold on. KDA. Yeah, not much going on right now, honestly, guys. That's okay. I mean, you know, if they're not crashing, I'll take that as a win because that means momentum is like trying to stabilize here, or, you know, the price action's trying to stabilize. And now that we got the port workers back to work, you know, they're like, hey, we're not doing the Boeing route. Actually, what is Boeing strike like right now? Boeing union calls on new CEO to take the reins after striking workers lose health insurance. Damn, Boeing is playing a hardball right now. Let's see. 3 weeks into strike, Boeing machinists missed their first paychecks. Yeah, Boeing is going to play the long game here and they're going to sell some, yeah, Boeing is going to play hardball. Oh, this is going to be crazy with them. Yeah, and this is, you know, I see them up here all the time. They're striking all over the place. A couple friends of mine I smoke cigars with work for Boeing, and they're just basically chilling out smoking cigars all day. Let's see. I don't think anything got voted through, though, from what I can see from Boeing stuff. What about XRP and what about Cospa, guys? What do you want me to do with those ones? Let's see. Harris, you got some air, hoping it does well. I mean, again, it's one of those companies where, you know, technically it is a company, so I'm hoping it can do well just because there's some money pushing it. See, let me a second, guys. Like this. There. There we go. There you go. All right. But yeah, so that's some of the stuff going on right now. And hey, David, happy to see you. Thank you for being a member as always. There we go. Let's see, hello board, just working in DCA. Yeah, I mean, when the way I think about it is I like to buy when times are kind of boring, because then when everything's going up, you're not that guy saying, oh my God, is it the time to buy now? Should I buy now? Should I buy now? You already have your positions, right? But you know, it is boring during those times. What can I say, right? It definitely changes your perspective based on where you bought. And every time we look at Bitcoin here, basically, right, there have been some boring phases. I remember so far this cycle, this was the boring phase. We just basically dollar cost averaged. And what I think was interesting about this one is basically, if you go back over here from like March of 2023, okay, let's go to something like some altcoin. I mean, Fetch, right? What the fuck did I just say? See, my ADHD gives me bad memories. Okay, so that's March of 23. Okay, March of 23. March of 23 is right over here. So during that period, just like now, altcoins were going down, right? Altcoins are coming down as Bitcoin was kind of going sideways. Go over here to NMR, March of 23, coming down while Bitcoin was going sideways. And, you know, and then while your dollar cost averaging, everything is going to shit, all of a sudden, it just starts to spike. Now, this can go for a lot of tokens out there. What's a token that we talk about every now and again? I mean, ADA is somewhat well known. Again, March of 23, while it's going sideways, altcoins are coming down. Then it just kind of spikes out of nowhere. But in reality, you had 1 week right here where things were like, okay, maybe we can move. But you saw this 1 week over here where it also popped off and nothing really happened afterwards. You go here and it's like, oh, wow, we're looking at some moves. And then what happened? You might buy here. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're freaking out still. But look at that. You only have that week right here. And if you buy right here, you only have a couple weeks of a little bit of moves. And then you kind of come back down. You know what I mean? So I think about it in terms like that. Bitcoin's not really doing anything right now, which is fine. You go over here to Shiba Inu, a little bit different. March of 2023 though, come down, boom. You know what I mean. So this is just a very long and boring version of that. But maybe this will be ultra exciting this time, and that's why we're all getting super excited about all this stuff. But you know, we've been through it before. You know. God, I hate how this is doing that. There we go. March. No, this is March. See? Actually, Ethereum was actually doing okay. Ethereum was kind of matching Bitcoin's pace, actually. But again, it did have that big spike. Solana. Solana did jack shit. Solana was like, yeah, a little bit of sideways, a little bit down, but ultimately went flat, then took off. I know the larger market caps just like Bitcoin, but I was just wondering to see what happened with them. Things like, no. Bonk? No. Pepe? Nope. Floki? Nope. Let's see. Ape token? Maybe it had a small move. It did not gain back the ground here. Ape token did not make that move back up. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's going on in my head as a dollar cost average right now. It's just that, you know, think about Bitcoin right now. Again, like we were just talking about. Let's go over here to the weekly chart. We've been going sideways so long for Bitcoin. We've also seen altcoins going down so much. So all that dollar cost averaging has been very, very annoying. And again, whenever this breaks out, Bitcoin will be cruising along. It'll look fantastic. It'll look absolutely beautiful. altcoins will rip and roar and they'll do some crazy stuff, and that's where we're going to make some good money. But yeah, I mean, the dollar cost averaging is just so you get that good average in there. So when it does pop off, you're really happy. But like I said, we've been pretty much going sideways here for the last 210 days, or basically the last 30 weeks. It's been pretty abysmal, guys. I know we've had our fun trading and whatnot. I'll have to share with you guys when we make a good profit and stuff. I love seeing you guys as profits. But as far as the excitement around the story of Bitcoin, blah, you know what I mean? Blah. You have a few friends also at Boeing? Yeah, I mean, Boeing's, I mean, a lot of people work for Boeing in Washington State. I think it's the number one place that hires people in Washington. I think it's the number one. Out of all the companies in Washington, the majority of the jobs, not the majority, but they have the most Washington State jobs. I don't know how to say that eloquently. You know what I'm talking about, though. I'm in for the long haul, so I'm enjoying the club, man, but you know, I have to go outside and fish a little bit more because Bitcoin's not doing what I want it to do. My price target is 150K by the end of the year and 200K late 2025. Oh, excuse me, 500K late 2025. Oh, if it hits 500K, I'll be so happy. I'm just wanting to see what's going to happen with this economy and what's going to happen with Jerome Powell. I can't wait for Jerome Powell to be out of there. I can't wait for Gary Gensler to be out of there. Oh, God, it'll be so beautiful. It'll be so beautiful. Times will change. Toyota invested another $500 million in JOBY stock on Tuesday. The stock popped, but it flattened out, hoping to see good things with it. I mean, if you're seeing those types of good investments, typically I like buying a little bit myself and just holding for the long term there. It's always hard to time those moves because they're in that growth phase where they're kind of burning through capital. But if big money is going towards it, why not take a little piece and see where it goes? I don't think you have to buy a shit ton because it is, still auto, but it's worth something there. That's the way I think about it right now. But okay, buddy, I'm gonna end the stream right here. I still have to get packed. I still have to do a lot of stuff. I will be streaming tomorrow, not from my computer, obviously, because I'll be out of town, but from my phone, and I'll be putting out lots of content. Like I said, I'm pushing back all this other type of stuff I'm doing for the most part until the end of this month here. So while I'm on my little trip here, a little mini vacation, I will just be posting videos about what I see with Bitcoin, the stock market, news, the strike workers and stuff like that. So you guys will be able to stay informed if you guys want to. If you guys can, make sure to subscribe, push that little bell icon so YouTube knows you actually want to see the channel. And then when I come back, I should be refreshed and ready to go. And I won't be tired like I am right now because I'm running all these errands. But anyway, happy to see you guys as always. Hope you guys all have a fantastic night. I know it's only Thursday, but it's my Friday right now because I'm leaving. So time to pack my bags and do laundry because I'm behind on my laundry. Thanks, everybody.